We're also following new developments out of Europe. The United Nations holding an emergency Security Council meeting to discuss the threat of a Russian invasion into Ukraine.
Ukraine called for this meeting, and the country says Russia is endangering international peace and security. Earlier today, President Biden said he will issue new sanctions against Russia coming as early as tomorrow. This comes after Russian President Vladimir Putin announced he'll recognize the independence of separatist regions in eastern Ukraine, which Western nations say violates international law. Now tonight, Putin has already ordered Russian troops to move into those two breakaway regions.
In this moment, no one can stand on the sidelines. We must make it clear that an attack on Ukraine is an attack on the sovereignty of every UN member state and the UN Charter.
Now, the snowball effect of an invasion of Ukraine could be widespread, felt beyond just Eastern Europe.
News 5's Jesse Schultz, in fact, has more on what's going on and how it could impact you.
The world is on the edge of its seat as Russian President Vladimir Putin's troops push into the borders of Ukraine.
We have to recognize what's going on.
George Jaskew is the vice president of the United Ukrainian Organization of Ohio. He says 70,000 Ukrainians have settled in Ohio, and they're worried for their friends and family back in their homeland, who are living in a state of fear.
They're very concerned. They're worried. They get constant text messages about bomb threats. The internet sites at times work, at times they don't. There's a rolling cyber war going on.
But Jaskew says this is not just a Russian and Ukrainian problem. This is a global crisis.
This is about a demolition of the world order. Mr. Putin's taking a wrecking ball to the established rules of international relations.
Juscelino Caleres is a professor of law at Case Western Reserve. He says Putin has to be stopped.
He basically takes over Ukraine. He basically can pretty much control how he's going to distribute gas into Europe.
And while Ukraine is 5,000 miles away from Northeast Ohio, the impact of Putin's push into other countries will be felt here at home. Caleres says Russia controls a large portion of energy and natural gas.
We are importing oil, including from Russia. And he knows that we are in a tight situation, because we have inflation, we have supply chain constraints.
In general, instability is toxic for the stock market. We can expect there to be a hit in the weeks to come, and it could get even worse if the invasion continues rolling on.
Caleres hopes President Joe Biden will take action condemning President Putin.
Do we have the leadership that is willing to basically say any country that does business with Russia, right? Any country that does business with Russia, if you keep doing business with Russia, the U.S. market is no longer open to you.
And Jaskew says that action cannot come soon enough.
There have to be penalties. Russia has to feel that there's pain for the continuing invasion and flouting of international norms. This cannot go on.
Reporting for News 5, I'm Jesse Schultz.